So I'm about to go on a flight, and as I lift the wing up, my left wing tangles into a cravat. As you see on the video there, I'm looking left quite a lot, but I'm actually focusing more that the wing was straight and level. But it actually got into a sort of tangle on the left side, which started dragging me to the left. So I'll explain in the rest of the video what happened. What I really should have done was aborted the flight there and then on takeoff, had I actually noticed it. But as I say, my mind was just more focused on having the wing straight and level. I did eventually land it, but you know, it could have been more of a problem had I gone on further. So as you can see there, I've got a left cravat in my wing as I'm trying to take off, and I'm still looking at it. What I should have done was saw the cravat as I was inflating the wing, but I didn't somehow see it. I was looking to see where my wingtip was straight and level, to be honest with you, and as I was applying power, I continued to look at the cravat, but I just decided to take off. But I genuinely did not see this, as I had my mind focused on the wing being level for some reason. Anyway, that's a lesson learned. I've now noticed it, but I keep looking at my wing side now and trying different things. And what I didn't do was attempt to clear it with a stabilo line while in the air, and I didn't compensate enough at the turn opposite brake with the weight shift, and then which put me into a gentle left turn. So regardless whether I cleared it or not, it was a tiny cravat, and if I had applied some right brake, I could have flown straight and landed back in my field again. But being an A glider, they're very forgiving and safe to apply lots of brake. So coming to this muddy field now, I was actually trying to avoid it. I was going to go and jump the fence, but I let myself too low, and in the end I just decided to put it down in the field at the end. But the safest thing for me would have been to aborted the takeoff altogether from the beginning, and failing that, climb to a good height, then clear the cravat with a stabilo line, or try pumping it out, and to prevent all of that. So doing a good pre-flight check and good layout of the glider is always paramount. So this is me taking off out of the field again, just next to it, and from this time then on I had an absolutely brilliant flight around. Everything went well, so I was happy to get away. When it comes to paramotor flying, understanding equipment failure is crucial, and one of the most common and frustrating issues pilots face is line tangles, which can compromise safety and performance. I recently experienced a particular nasty incident where my lines got tangled up in a cravat line on my wing. It was quite heart-stopping, let me tell you. It's not something you want to deal with when you're thousands of feet in the air, or hundreds of feet in the air. The lines just seemed to get more and more twisted as I flew, and before I knew it, I had a full-blown cravat on my hands on the left wing. It was like the lines had a mind of their own, wrapping themselves round each other in a knot that seemed impossible to undo. tried to stay calm and focused on the task at hand, but it's hard not to get anxious when you're dealing with a potential dangerous situation like it. The thought of crashing or losing control of the wing was always in the back of my mind, and I had my wife down below watching. She was a bit worried as well, as she seen me sort of turning to the left constantly. She knew something was wrong, so she was more than glad that I landed safely afterwards as well. For yourselves, have you ever wondered how line tangles and cravats occur in the first place? It's actually pretty simple when the lines get twisted, to be honest. They can start to oscillate and vibrate, which can cause them to wrap around each other even tighter, and before you know it, you've got a full-blown cravat on your hands. It's like a snowball effect, where one small issue turns into a big problem in a matter of seconds. The worst part is that it can happen to anyone, regardless of the skill level or experience. The real danger of line tangles and cravats is that they can affect the stability of the wing. If the lines are twisted too tight, they can start to pull the wing out of shape, which can lead to a loss of lift or even a stall. In my case, the moment of realisation came when I noticed the wing starting to wobble and shake. That's when I knew I had to act fast and try to untangle the lines before it was too late. It was a tense and urgent moment, let me tell you, but I had to stay calm. So looking back, I realised that the key to avoiding line tangles and cravats is to be proactive and take preventative measures. One thing I'll be doing from now on is making sure to carefully inspect my lines before each flight, looking for any signs of wear and damage, as I got taught. Thanks everyone for watching. If you've had any experience with line tangles or cravats yourself, be sure to share them in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more tips and insights on paramotor safety.